fancy fair. The fun part of the 2026 FIFA World Cup just began. I mean, we saw the group stage games. We saw how it went. We saw Vozinha, the 40-year-old man, the goalkeeper, who had an outstanding performance against Spain. We also saw the ups and downs in the game. I mean, we saw teams like Cape Verde qualify without a win. But right now, we are into the knockout stages, which means that you snooze, you lose. If you lose your game, you're going to take a plane back to your house. Talking about being on plane, I'm sure South Africa will have been on their plane by now after we saw them go out against Canada yesterday with a 1-0 win from Canada. It was a very painful one for me because I feel like they held on for 90 minutes and they just had to concede in added time. And it's quite painful because if they could have held on, would have gone into extra time and maybe into penalties. We never can tell, but it is what it is. Bafana, go back home. So yeah, today we are going to be having a very interesting game between Brazil and Japan. This Japan team are very dangerous, and it's going to be kind of hard for Brazil because we saw them in the group stage game. They had a draw against Morocco with a very poor performance. We saw them against Haiti. Actually, they won. They had a good game. But still, I don't think Brazil are giving me what I want in this tournament yet. I feel like Japan can beat Brazil. And this is all based on what the players actually play on the pitch. Japan has showed qualities of being good. And I think that against Brazil, they are going to put up a good fight. And maybe still they win. And, it's going to be very hard on the 5 times World Cup winner, Brazil. Another interesting game tonight is the game between Germany and Paraguay. And on paper, this game is actually looking like it's going to be a Germany game, but we never can tell. I think Paraguay are actually very disciplined, and I mean, teams that are disciplined is going to be very tough for attackers to break their defense. I mean, we saw the Germany man unders. He scored back-to-back in the group stage games. And this just tell you that Germany are actually ready also. So as we all know, Germany are a big team and they would want to make a statement this 2026 FIFA World Cup. I mean, we saw them in the last World Cup. They didn't really do so great. So maybe this is going to be like a redemption for them. And they're going to put up a good fight against this Paraguay. So on paper, it looks easy for Germany. But Paraguay could put up a little bit of fight. But at the end of the day, I think I'm going to say that Germany are going to take this win. We saw the boys against the teams they've played against in the group stage. I think they are going to have this win, and I think they are going to qualify to the round of 16. This brings us to the last game for the night, Morocco versus Netherlands. A very interesting watch, I must say. I mean, we saw the both teams play in the group stage, and both teams performed really great. We saw Morocco against Brazil. We saw them against Scotland, Haiti. They played fantastic football. And we saw Netherlands. I mean, I should not say much about Netherlands. We saw them play good football against the teams they played against in the group stage. So yes, this is going to be a very tough game. I think this game is going to go into extra time. We might have a penalty for this game, a penalty knockout. I mean, because both teams are very dangerous right now. And I cannot even predict. I'm not sure anybody can predict this game. I mean, we know Morocco as a team that is actually very coordinated. They are dangerous and coordinated. I mean, they dominate games. Netherlands, on the other hand, actually also dominates games. So this is a battle of who's going to dominate better and who is going to take their chances when they have it. Because this kind of games, if you defend all through, you might get into penalties and you never can tell. Penalties is a 50-50 game. But if your forward can do the job for you at the normal time, 90 minutes, I think they should. For me, I think Netherlands has better forward in this game. But you cannot sleep on Morocco also. Even though I feel like Netherlands has Gakpo, they have players that could score for them. And Morocco are known for their defensive game, but they should not sleep on Morocco. So I think this game is going to be a really interesting game for we as fans. I mean, if you think you know who is going to win this game, don't cheat. Don't come and drop your comments after the game has been ended. Comment it now. Finally, I would like to let something off my chest. Portugal, what's going on? This tournament, what is going on? You guys have been an eyesore so far, so good in this tournament. And it's painful to we that are supporting you guys. I mean, I know we get to compare Messi and Ronaldo all the time, but we keep forgetting that these two players are playing under different circumstances. Portugal and Ronaldo, they are playing as if there is a problem that we don't know about yet. So if there is a problem, Roberto Martinez needs to solve this problem, because we are getting to the delicate stage of this tournament, the knockout stage, and we're playing against Croatia. A team that has gotten to the World Cup final before. And I mean, we saw the games they played in the group stage too. They played really well. For us, Portugal on the other hand, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, we saw the game between Portugal and Nigeria, the friendly game. It was an eyesore. We were still like, okay, maybe the Portuguese player don't want to get injured. I mean, they don't want to get injured because of the games that were coming up in the World Cup. And then the World Cup started. The game versus DR Congo. DR Congo are not really a big team. I mean, squad to squad, Portugal has better players than DR Congo. The game was, I don't know, I really don't know. Then the game against Uzbekistan, we saw that okay, they've gained back their momentum. They scored 5 goals, and everybody thought that Portugal were back. Then against Colombia, we are back again to this. We are back again to this performance, this poor performance, and we have game. We want to go into the World Cup final, probably even win the World Cup. Is this how we are going to go? I don't know. The Portuguese team as a whole needs to come together to play as a team, because these performances that we are seeing here is nothing. The midfield is just stacked with big names for no reason. I mean, we have Vitinha, we have Bruno Fernandes, we have players that could give you everything that you need, but when you see them on the field, there is nothing. They are playing nothing. We watch football with our eyes. Everything is not on who scores or who doesn't score. Are you creating chances for who is going to score? If you have Ronaldo up front there and you cannot create chances for him to score, what do you now want him to do there? You cannot expect him to run around in the whole midfield or run around the whole pitch to create chances at all. He's 41 years old. He's going to stay to try to score goals, and all he needs is for you guys to actually feed him with crosses. Simple. I mean, that's your job as a midfielder. As a midfielder, your job is to create chances, crosses, and let the striker score the goals. But I don't know, maybe it's so hard. Or if there is something going on in this team, maybe you guys should just tell us or sort it out, because at the end of the day, it's not only Ronaldo that's going to get the World Cup medal or World Cup trophy. It's for the team. You would also get it. The other players will also get it. So I think Portugal needs to start playing together as a team, because if they don't, they are looking at maybe not even playing another World Cup, because this is an eyesore to we the fans and everybody that is watching Portugal. So this is me begging Portugal, Roberto Martinez, everybody, please come together and try. Put in effort. Let us see that there is even a certain amount of effort that is going into trying to even be better or trying to even win this World Cup, because right now we are not seeing that effort. There is nothing going on. You guys are playing like a regular team that doesn't even, maybe are just trying to survive in this tournament. You're not playing. There's no hunger. There's no passion from this squad at all. There is none from this squad. And there are bigger dogs to fry forward. We have France. We have England. I mean, if you meet all these teams, they are bigger. So if you cannot do it against DR Congo, if you cannot win against Colombia, if you cannot show us against Nigeria in a friendly game that you are ready, then what are we doing? So please, Portugal, Roberto Martinez, and every other person in the squad, please play as a team. Thank you. This is TLI This Sport Show, and I remain Tife. Thank you for watching.